Hi Starseeds, welcome back. So there is one recipe that we're going to be making today that makes me feel so close to India, and that is the Vada Pav sandwich, which is commonly eaten in India, more specifically on the streets of Mumbai. It is a very popular street food. So there are three delicious components to this recipe. The first one are the three chutneys that are commonly traditionally eaten with this Vada Pav. You can go ahead and click on the link above and that will take you to these three delicious chutneys. So the second component to this delicious recipe is the Ladi Pav, otherwise known as bread rolls. So click the link above and that'll also take you to this delicious recipe and also in the description box below. So the third component is all about this video today, and that is the potato balls, which goes in between the bread. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing today. And before we get into the kitchen, so I can show you how to make this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your loved ones. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. Let's get in the kitchen. So the first thing you're gonna do in order for us to make the potato balls is to a saucepan, you're going to peel 3 potatoes, add them to your saucepan, and boil this until they are nice and tender. Now, I used 550 grams of potatoes, which is about 3 medium-sized potatoes. So our potatoes are very nice and tender, and now all we're gonna do is discard the water and place your potatoes back into the saucepan. Now all you have to do is mash up your potatoes like so. I'm using a potato masher. You can use a fork if you don't have a potato masher. And once your potatoes are nicely mashed, you're just gonna set it aside. So we're using a non-stick frying pan here. So to your non-stick frying pan, you're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Now, if you don't have coconut oil, that's totally fine. You can use olive oil or vegetable oil or anything that you have on hand. So with a spatula, you can just move it around a little bit and help it along to melt completely before adding in all of our delicious ingredients. So we have the heat on medium, and I'm just gonna add in 2 teaspoons of mustard seeds. Just add those in. And we're gonna cook these until they crackle and pop before adding in anything else. As you can see, they're starting to crackle and pop. So now that they're crackling and popping, we're gonna go in with about 1 to 2 tablespoons of curry leaves. Now we want these to cook in the oil. Now these are dried curry leaves. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on fresh curry leaves. So if you have fresh ones, you can use that, all the better. Now you want these leaves to be cooked inside the oil. And just stir it around with your spatula until your kitchen smells delicious. So right about now, we're gonna add in our garlic, green chili, and ginger paste. And this is when the magic really happens, and your kitchen is just gonna smell so heavenly. Garlic and ginger, in my opinion, is just such a great pungent aroma. And we wanna cook this for about 2 minutes. And what I've used here is actually 4 cloves of garlic, 1 large chunk of ginger, and 3 green chilies. And I just put that in my food processor, or you can put it in a coffee grinder and mash it all up. After about a minute of cooking the garlic, ginger, and green chili paste, you're gonna go in with a teaspoon of turmeric powder. And once again, you're gonna give it a nice mix. Finally gonna be going in with the potatoes, the mashed potatoes. Just want to get all of that goodness in there. And we need to mix it all up. Those of you who are watching from India, hello. I really wish I was there right now. I've never visited India, but it's definitely in my plans and has been since forever. I think since I was 16. And while all my friends were listening to hip hop, I was listening to Ravi Shankar. So I really love the culture. And so I hope to see you guys very soon. Greg and I hope to come and visit. And you know, Greg is such a great photographer, and he really wants to take some very nice photos of your country. So what we're doing now is just stirring around the potato and all of those ingredients that we've added in. And what we're doing is actually taking out the moisture from the potatoes. So this will take about 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm gonna go and do that and then show you what the consistency should look like. Before we go ahead and do that, I'm gonna add in 2 teaspoons of salt. You don't have to add in 2 teaspoons. You can actually taste it and add in as much as you like. And just give it a good mix. So it's been about 6 or 7 minutes, and this is what the consistency should look like. We are going to chop up some coriander and add it into the potato mixture. You can add in as much coriander as you like. I like a lot of coriander in my Vada Pav. So finally we're gonna add in the coriander. Oh yes. And just once again give it a mix, because now once this is mixed through, we are going to set it aside and let it cool. And then we are going to make the besan, or the chickpea batter. While our potato balls are cooling, we're going to be making the chickpea batter, okay? Because as you know, we're going to be dunking our potato balls into the batter and then deep frying them. So I have here 1 cup of chickpea flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And what we're gonna do is add in 150 milliliters of water to this, like so. And using our hands, or if you have a whisk, you can use a whisk or a spoon, but I'm gonna use my hands. You're just going to sort of play around with it a little and make sure that there are no lumps. Just use your hands or whisk and mix it until all the ingredients are combined and everything is nice and smooth and silky. This is like a bowl of sunshine. So this is the consistency you want, and this is ready. So our potato mixture has cooled, and I've made most of the balls, and each ball is about 58 to 61 grams. So now all you're gonna do is, guys, this is what you're doing. You're just taking your mixture and you're going to roll it between your hands like this, making sure you form it into a nice ball. So this is what your ball should look like. And don't worry about the coriander leaves and curry leaves sticking out of the ball. That's totally normal. All together, I've made 8 balls, and now we're going to go ahead and fry them up. Okay, starseeds, I have a non-stick pan here filled with vegetable oil, and I'm freaking out like I always do when I fry something, and thank God Greg is here. The oil is going to be ready for you to place the ball inside when it starts to rumble, okay? It needs to be boiling. You have to see the oil boiling. If it's not boiling, it's not ready to be put in. A way to test it is just to take some chickpea batter and place some inside. Okay, I think it is ready. Is it ready, Greg?
It's ready.
Okay. It has boiled immediately. As soon as the chickpea batter came in contact with the oil, it started boiling immediately. Not after 1 second, but immediately, which means now we're ready to place in our potato balls. So what we're doing now is placing the potato ball inside the batter, and I'm just going to sort of cover the whole ball, making sure that it's covered completely. So I'm gonna pick it up, put it on the ladle, and place it inside. So you can already see that it's getting nice and crusty on the top. So we want to fry this until it's golden brown, okay? Just going to move it around, and you can see that it's nice and golden on the top. Let's fry it for a few more seconds. So I'm just going to scoop it up, and this is what it looks like when it's ready. Just place it on a plate, and now let's do the rest. So once again, we're gonna dip it into the batter, make sure that it's covered completely, and now once again, we are going to place it into the oil. So this is already looking golden, and I flipped it. So let's give it another 5 or 6 seconds, and it should be ready. Delicious. If you want to make some chickpea chips, this is what you do. I've seen this on YouTube, and this is how they do it in Mumbai. Okay, so they're golden brown. I'm just going to remove them. Place them here. And there you go, you have chickpea chips. Now it's time to assemble the Vada Pav, and traditionally they in Mumbai actually use these 3 chutneys for this sandwich. If you want, you can just check the description below and you can find a link there that will take you to the recipes. Also, traditionally this Vada Pav bread is used, so you can also find this recipe in the description below. So I'm just going to cut the Vada Pav. I've got 2 Vada Pav here. Now we're gonna go in with some mint chutney, green chutney, just like that. So we're adding in some dry garlic chutney, some chickpea chips. So I'm adding the Vada Pav on top. Sweet chutney. And that's it. So I think this is something really fresh for Western cooking, because you know we're used to just the conventional burger, but this just is delicious, and it's a different way of making a burger. You can think of it as a burger, that's basically what it is, but made with potato. And these look absolutely delicious, and I think the thing that makes the Vada Pav is the fresh bread and also the 3 chutneys that go along with the Vada Pav, because you have the sweet, you have the spicy, garlicky, red chili chutney, and then you have also the mint green chutney. So all of these things make up such a wonderful Vada Pav. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this for you guys. So I've got the Vada Pav right here, and I'm gonna take a bite for you guys. Those spices, oh my God. Okay. I'm just realizing why this is so popular in Mumbai. Okay. The sweetness of the date chutney against the green chutney, against the garlic chutney, against the potato ball, against the bread bun, truly is an explosion in your mouth, and this is absolutely delicious. The only thing I would advise is, because my bread buns that I made were a little small for the potato balls, so if you are making the bread buns, make sure you make them a little bigger so that your potato balls will fit, or make your balls smaller. So these are absolutely delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Okay, Starseeds, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and really I just want to show my appreciation and gratitude to all of those people who are watching. I'm so excited that you guys are on this journey with Greg and I, exploring and experimenting with different recipes, and I'm really having such a wonderful time, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the recipes. So if you did like the video, I hope you smash that like button. I hope you share this video with your loved ones, and I hope you subscribe. See you next time.